UNLV is gearing up for an early season test in women's basketball. The Lady Rebels meet the nationally ranked Baylor Bears on the court Friday, November 14th. Hello everyone, welcome back inside the Mountain West Network studio. I'm Carly Drew, now pleased to be joined by UNLV Lady Rebels head coach Lindy LaRocque. Coach LaRocque, just thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a big week here. We're excited.
Yes, and Coach, 2 wins on the season. You just beat Washington State and DePaul, really showcasing the depth of your roster. Multiple players scoring in double digits in both of those matchups. How would you just describe the Lady Rebels and their identity and how they're showing up so far?
I think we're learning a lot about ourselves each opportunity that we have to play, honestly. I think the growth and improvement from game 1 to game 2, I was really pleased with. And so, I'm hoping for the same from game 2 to game 3. But, I think we're still just kind of figuring this group out and, everyone, figuring out what the roles are and where we need people. So, I am really pleased with our growth and development. We still have got more work to do, but I'm excited.
And Coach, you've talked about how your challenging non-conference schedule is by design. With this upcoming game, how would you feel your Lady Rebels identity will just test their opponent?
Yeah, well, it's been a challenge. You can tell a little bit from my voice this morning, but that, like you said, that is by design. We've got another opportunity with a top 10 team here on our home court. And, I think really what I'm hoping and excited for is just to display some toughness and give our team an opportunity to play a big-time opponent on our home court and show them what we got. It's not for a championship by any means, but don't get me wrong, we want to win. We want to play well. We want to play hard, and put our best foot forward.
Of course, and defensively, what would you say will be just the biggest point of emphasis as you prepare for Baylor? And then on the other end of the court, how do you plan to handle their length and pressure?
Yeah, well, they have length and size kind of on both ends. So defensively, we're putting together our game plan. We have a couple days here to really put a scheme together, which I'm excited about, and I think we're going to be able to execute well. And then offensively, I think we have some good already experience, in Washington State and DePaul. They had some great size and some length and some physicality. So we know Baylor's going to have that as well. So it's just going to challenge our execution. But I like how our team has been responding to that physicality and that toughness already. And we're going to need that.
In a game like this, a national showcase for your program, what kind of opportunity does this just present for, your players, but for the program as a whole?
Yeah, I think this is, what I want to do here at UNLV, and we've put our team on a national stage, and we've got a non-conference game on national TV. It's great for our league, it's great for our conference, our university, and so of course we want to play well and put a good product out there. Because we want people all across the country that have the ability to watch this game, to see the Mountain West on the high stage, perform and compete at the highest level, honestly, where I feel like we deserve the respect.
Can't wait to see how, the Rebels community shows up, really packing the pavilion. Coach, come Friday, what will the message be to your players as they prepare to take the court?
Just to, do everything that we've practiced. It is an early November game. Like I said, there's no championship on the line, but it's going to have big game feel, and we want a sellout crowd, and it's going to feel like a postseason game. There's going to be an intensity to every possession that our team needs to continue to get adjusted and accustomed to, because that's where we want to be and kind of live in that space. So, but at the end of the day, it is a basketball game. We want to tip it up. We want to play hard. We want to put ourselves in a position to win. And play a little free. Honestly, we've got nothing to lose. They're the top 10 team, so we're on our home court where we like to feel comfortable, and, let's go out there and show them what we got.
Coach, what a great mindset. Just thank you so much again for taking the time ahead of this matchup against Baylor, and just good luck to you and the Lady Rebels, and hopefully you get to rest your voice a little bit this week.
Yeah, I'm going to drink some tea here and be ready to go for Friday. So thank you, Carly.
Awesome. Everyone, that was head coach Lindy LaRocque. The Lady Rebels are on court Friday night, November 14th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. You can tune in live on the CBS Sports Network. From the Mountain West Network studio, I'm Carly Drew.